Ready, and they're racing from the 1400-metre mark. Point to Sell got out fairly well, but is on a hard hold. Georgina Rose inside. Dieci is there. Then Dancing Feather, who's outside of those runners. They've been followed by Purple Persuasion, who's racing about 2 or 3 lengths from the leader. Montfort is back there at the fence now, and about 4 or 5 off the leader. Then we go back after that to State of Mind, who's racing up towards their outside of runners, gone wide of horses, and moving up into a probably better position. Then we go further back in the field, Simply Russian 8-9 off the leader. Captain Ariana is further back in the field. So State of Mind has now come around the field and picks it up and goes about 2.5 lengths clear. Dancing Feathers in second spot, and they've been followed after that by Purple Moons Up, who's racing in the third spot with Muzayeni. Then we go to Purple Persuasion behind that Georgina Rose. Dieci further back in the field, Montfort. Point of Sales in the light blue, about 6-7 lengths off that leader, being followed by Simply Russian behind that, and Captain Ariana the trailer. State of Mind swings for home, 500 to go, leads at a length or so to Dancing Feather, looking to move in as well. Purple Persuasion to the outside. Then we go back to Purple Moons Up. Georgina Rose is inside the runners, Dieci, but it's Dancing Feather. Now looking to come home strongly as Purple Persuasion, in the blue cap in the middle as well. Now running on to Captain Ariana. State of Mind is also Point of Sale getting going as well. It's going to be pretty close in the end. Purple Persuasion holds on best. Here's the wire, and Purple Persuasion has ended up winning it. Purple Persuasion goes on to win it from the second. Point of Sale. Third placing will end up going the way to Captain Ariana, and then Georgina Rose behind that back in fourth. So Richard Faree is the one that comes to the fore here. Purple Persuasion comes home best with 150 to go. Picks it up in the middle. With running on in the second spot, you'll see that Point of Sale closing him in. Captain Ariana, State of Mind, no more to come. Georgina Rose back inside the runners, and then we go back to Dancing Feather. But as they cross it, Purple Persuasion right in the middle of the course in control. Here's the head-on replay that shows Richard Faree, Purple Persuasion in the centre. Dancing Feather was there. Point of Sale moved up nicely in the lighter blue for a while. Captain Ariana further back. And State of Mind, you'll notice, just drops out of it, just not interested in the last few hundred metres. That's ultimately the outcome as you take another look at the close-up closing stages of Purple Persuasion, who comes home best of all to deliver the goods in the running of the third race, opening leg of the place accumulator. Of course, you would have noticed there were 3 of them in the same colours, but well done to the Muscat stable and to Richard Faree, and of course to the Hollywood Syndicate nominee, Mr. Anthony Delpeche. Thanks very much for the opportunity to be here to call the running of the third opening leg of the place accumulator. Hope for it was a favourable some way, one way or the other, for some of our patrons out there, and you got through the first leg.
Race 3 has been run, and it's gone the way of number 11, Purple Persuasion. 11.631. I don't know what else we had to do to persuade you to have a little interest in Purple Persuasion. The team were quite upbeat. But before we talk to the team, let's congratulate Saviwe Chaliza, who is the groom of Purple Persuasion. Well done to you, Saviwe. And you enjoying that money on behalf of Hollywood Bets and on behalf of Gold Circle. Well done to you.
Thanks, sir.
Let's get Richard in. Congratulations, Richard. This horse... You've ridden her for the first time, and I walked past the team in the parade ring and I heard Anthony Delpeche saying, well, let him ride his own race and see what happens. Did I hear correctly?
Yeah, but I'd always follow the form line or the line that she likes to run in, and she didn't have a greatest of draws, but she was quite quick and nippy at the gates, and I just elected to run her forward. And I didn't change any of her riding style, but I just think the filly was cherry ripe today. She looked spot on in the ring. She was nice and relaxed. So well done to Mr. Muscat and his team. She came here and she was game on. And third run after a long layoff or a little break, they run their hearts out. And I think she did that quite in fine style today.
Richard, we can't go through all your rides, but 1 or 2 that you would suggest to the viewers to keep an eye on. What are you expecting for later on today?
Well, in the next race, Simply Complicated. She's a complicated filly, but she won a nice maiden race. But I think it was on a Monday meeting, so it could have been in a weaker field. But she's got no weight on her back, and she's doing well at home. And then obviously Silver Host, I have to fancy, but got to respect Black Nap on that form to Crown Towers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then a dark horse in the Daily News.
Well, all the best to you for the rest of the day. Well done here.
Thank you very much, and also to Hollywood, thanks a lot.
Let's get Peter in. Peter, thanks very much. Sheldon and I and the team were up with you during the week for the broadcast, the various broadcasts, and you gave us the feedback there. We spoke to you in the parade ring, and the next step is to have seen you in the winners' enclosure. Well done.
Thank you very much, Warren. First of all, thanks very much to Hollywood for their continued support. It's an absolute pleasure training for them, and more specifically having winners for them. Yeah, this filly won a good race today. Third up today. She was primed. Her work in the lead up was very encouraging, and I'd just like to thank my staff, Mark, Mtash, Daryl, the team underneath them, our work riders. They do an outstanding job, and particularly I must mention the man that rides this filly every day, because she's very, very difficult at the track. Sandiso, he does an amazing job with her, gets on with her very well, and it's all credit to him that she's here in this order today.
Peter, I think you've just got the one runner left, is that correct?
That's correct.
What can we expect?
Well, he disappointed badly after winning two in a row. He pulled up with no issues. We took a blood on him. There was nothing to be concerned about, so he's back at the races 2 weeks later to try and redeem himself. I do think he's potentially a nice horse in the making, and I'm hoping to see a return to form from him today.
Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Anthony Delpesh is here. He's representing the team. It's lovely to have a couple of the Hollywood Syndicate members and the Hollywood staff members on course to come and watch their horses run. Anthony, well done. It was a busy race for you, but this filly's certainly gone about it the right way.
Yeah, I think credit's got to go to Richard from that draw. He actually rode a really good race, and yeah, she has been unlucky. She's been just beaten in her last two starts. She had a lovely galloping weight today, and yeah, she won a very good race.
Reading between the lines, Peter was quite upbeat when we spoke to him at track during the week, and of course today, and it's just wonderful when the whole plan comes together, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Peter would have been even more confident if she had a good draw. I think that was our main concern more than anything else. I think she overcame the draw, and that's why she won today. And yeah, very well done to Peter and his whole team, and to the Hollywood Syndicate. Very well done.
Well, it's lovely to have you and the Hollywood team on course, as always. Lovely to have you in the winners' enclosure on these big days. Thank you to you, Owen, and the whole team for your support, and long may the winners keep coming.
Thanks, Warren. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Anthony. Lovely. Anthony Delpesh. He's bang in the winners' enclosure here with Purple Persuasion. Richard Farie's done the duty. Well done to Applewood Trading. That's, of course, Endoro stud. And Hollywood Syndicate are the owners. 11, 6, 3 and 1. That's race 3. Race 4 is just now.